Divine greetings, everyone. It's me, Kat. I'm back with a little short video once again. I say short, but who knows how long I'm going to talk. Anyhow, what I wanted to say to you was I've been receiving so many downloads lately, first of all, and I'm trying to pace myself with these videos. I'm trying to give myself time for myself and also balancing out, getting these messages out because I'm called to do so. But one of the messages I'm called to share is about allowing, and more specifically, allowing people to be in the vibration that they choose to be in. So for instance, if someone chooses to be restricted, choosing to be in fear, we all have as souls free will. And we all have the will to choose freedom and love, or we have the will to choose being in fear and being in restriction. So when we as high vibrational people see other people actively blocking out higher vibrational energies, wanting to stick with being fearful, anxious, and the separatist mindset, division, anger, chronic, constant anger. I'm not talking about justified anger. I'm talking about living in the energy of anger, living in the energy of fear, always waiting for something bad to happen, expecting it even. And because they expect it, it does happen because that's how energy works. We're all living on the same planet, but on different worlds, different frequencies. So I want to say that everybody's reality is valid because they create it. Everyone is a divine creator, whether they know it or not. And you are creating either heaven on earth or you're creating hell on earth for yourself. So that said, anyone can choose to pivot and get out of the matrix. But I also want you to know we can't push things on people that simply don't want it. Everyone has a right to choose fear and restriction if they want, because we are all expanding. Some souls purposely choose to experience being in fear and restriction as a part of the human experience. It is all a part of expansion and growth and evolution for that person's soul. So we can't judge them. I remember years back when the COVID hit, I knew I wasn't going to get it because, believe it or not, we are powerful magicians. Energy is real, intention is real. We can energetically block certain things from ourselves, our physical and our spiritual or auric fields. But a lot of people don't know that. So when we are constantly watching the news and scared and running out to get every vaccine and every boost vaccine and constantly posting on social media about, oh my God, I'm so scared. Oh my God, this is going to happen now. Oh my God, I don't want this. I'm scared. And but what's happening is people are focusing on a vibration and attracting more of it to themselves. I can't tell you how many people I saw that were constantly, like literally 99% of the things they were talking about was how scared of COVID they were. And they got COVID. And they got COVID multiple times. So I'm not saying everyone that got COVID created that. I'm saying, and I don't want to get into like a touchy subject here. What I'm saying is that everyone experiences things for different reasons. Some people experience things because there might be some other predisposed health issues. What I'm talking about, without getting too much off track, is that in the universe, which is a holographic, vibrationally based universe, we have the capacity to connect with certain frequencies or algorithms and attract that to ourselves. So if we are attracting things that make us feel fearful all the time, that's just where people are at. Some people are just there. So instead of judging them, we have to understand, we have to allow the soul has chosen to not awaken in this particular lifetime to experience what it is to have to go through being controlled and manipulated through fear and restriction and whatever else that their soul has signed up to learn. So instead of being frustrated and angry with those people, we just have to allow the process. Everything in the universe is balanced. You may have one lifetime where you are restricted, and you may have another lifetime where you are phenomenally expansive. And guess what? All of those realities are happening at the same time. All of those lifetimes are happening at the same time. This is why I'm kind of moving away from saying past lifetime to parallel lifetime, because all of our incarnations and all of our states of existence are happening at once within the fabric of time and space in the universe. So we have to allow that, and balance happens on all scales. For instance, you may wonder why this person is receiving all of these blessings in their life. It's quite possible that even though in this lifetime you may be like, they didn't really deserve that. Everyone receives what it is owed to them vibrationally. So we can't judge people for being expansive, nor can we judge people for being restrictive. Everyone has to be allowed to be able to experience what they need to experience for the expansion and growth of their soul. We're all going to get there eventually. We're all going to at some point awaken or ascend or whatever you want to call it. And we're all going to once again be a part of God. I mean, God is already within us. We already are divine sparks of the Creator. But the point is that everyone develops at their own speed and in their own time, according to what their soul has signed up to come here and learn and experience on this planet, which is really a school and a game. This planet is many things, but yes. So we have to allow people to live in the reality that they choose, even if it might be sad for us to watch. We can always live as examples, and if a person decides they want to move out of restriction and fear and into the more expansive frequencies of love, unity, and being able to create one's reality and being able to attract one's reality, then they have to be allowed to decide they want to do that or not. Some people live their entire lifetimes being restricted. And that's going to have to be fine, because that's just going to have to be their experience, and we have to allow that experience. So that's really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about allowing and the freedom that comes from that, not being frustrated, not being worried about the state of people's spiritual development and things like that. We have no control over that. Every person is a divine creator, and every person has designed each incarnation for their own personal advancement in the way that they want to set it up. So we have to leave it like that. We all know that we all, as souls living in this temporary human experience, have to experience all levels of existence. We have to be heterosexual, we have to be queer, we have to be everything in between, we have to be male, female, everything in between that as well. We have to be rich, we have to be poor, we have to be everything in the middle. We have to experience success, we have to experience failure. The point is that within the human experience, there are so many experiences for our expansiveness. And so we can't get caught up on things like that. We have to allow people their process of experiencing it. So send people love, send people strength, and pray that they are tapped into their guides, and that their guides can sort of help nudge or lead them into more expansive ways of being. And that's all we can do. So that's really what I had for you in that message. Allow everyone to be how they are. Everything is good and the way it should be. Ashe, and love and light to you.